Hey there guys, so today we have another review and this is another beer courtesy of Joe. Please check out his channel at Joe's Arcade and Beer Reviews. I'll post you guys to a link. Thank you so much, Joe. He sent me the In Perpetuity from Treehouse and he also sent me an awesome note, including a couple beers. And this one is Pizza Port. This is Kook. He said, by the way, about this beer that he enjoys this IPA. So he wanted to share it. So thank you so much, Joe. This is an 8.5% double IPA from Pizza Port. I believe they're like a part of Lost Abbey. There are multiple brew pubs. I believe there are 5 locations actually of Pizza Port, pizza slash brew pub. And yeah, awesome stuff. 8.5%. Don't really know much about this beer. I believe they were canning Swami before. They probably might have canned some other beers. Apparently this summer they started canning this beer. So let's dig in. Let's dig in some West Coast hype. A good amount of head on that. Let's see. Yeah, very carbonated beer. So the beer comes in crystal clear color. Very different from some of the IPAs I've been reviewing recently. Absolutely crystal clear. This kind of light amber color, an off-white head, golden orange. Yeah, golden amber color. Let's get the aroma on this. By the way, this can is less than a month fresh. Dank. A little bit of sweetness, like caramel, kind of sugary sweetness. Big amounts of this kind of oniony, dank quality. A little bit of like a good amount of resin as well. Yeah, it smells sweet. I get a little bit of fruit. I get a little bit of kind of orange candy, grapefruit candy kind of thing. But in general, it's a breadiness. It's a sugary sweetness. It's a resiny kind of quality. It's that onion. Dank onion, yeah. Cheers. Pretty nice. Malt forward. Yeah, 8.5, yeah, malt forward. Good amount of bitterness on the back end. Yeah, very much a West Coast double IPA. I mean, I don't know what else I was expecting walking into this one. Oh, dude, that's bitter. Shoot. Up front, first thing I notice is the sweetness. It's a sugary beer. Caramel sweetness. Yeah, a lot of like caramel malts in this one. Wow, hits you up front with the sweetness, and it goes on. Underneath that is underlying tone of it's carrying on more sweetness, but it's sort of like a grapefruit zest. Yeah, good amount of grapefruit zest, grapefruit quality, almost a little bit of like grapefruit candy kind of thing going on. A little bit of bready malt, yeah, good amount of bready malt in the middle, but again, it's predominated by this big kind of like caramel malt kind of quality, big amounts of sweetness. On the back end, the beer is very bitter. I'd say medium plus the full bitterness. Resinous. Not as dank as the aroma, but it's resinous. It's just sticky resin qualities, complemented by that sweetness, so it like makes it even almost even more sticky than I guess the sweetness of the beer is complemented by the stickiness of the resin. So it's like that kind of sticky sweet kind of thing going on. And as I drink it more, now I'm getting onto more of that kind of like raw onion kind of thing. Like slicing its raw onion. It's a note that I get in Stone Enjoy-A-Buy, and you're getting this pungency, and it's dank, and it's like raw, fresh onion just getting shoved into your nose and mouth. Yeah, it's nice. 8.5, I wish they pulled it back a bit. At 8.5, I don't really know why it's so sweet. It almost tastes like leaning towards a triple IPA. I would have guessed this beer might be something like 9.5 or something, even 10%. It is a big malty beer. It is very bitter, resinous, not too much not too much fruitiness, but it does have that grapefruit note underlying it. Good beer. I mean, that's what you get from West Coast IPA. If you're into something really big, sticky, resinous, and sweet, then this is your, double IPA. Not exactly my style, and actually pretty shocking for my palate because I'm just not in tune into the style. I haven't had a beer similar to this recently. That's what's rating. Oh man, I actually wish Eric was reviewed this beer because he would bash it so bad. I'm gonna give it a reasonable rating. As I drink it more, it has a nice kind of little bit of like spicy floral action going on as well. Good, a decent amount of hop complexity. Let's go with a 88. Yeah, I'll go with an 88. Solid beer. I probably rate it a little low because of my style preference, but for people that really like this beer, like this style, I could definitely see them rating it in that like 93 range. But for me, yep. So thanks a lot, Joe. Thank you for this West Coast double IPA. Always awesome to really get your palate sort of trained and diversify your palate and sort of try East Coast IPAs and this kind of style. West Coast IPAs haven't had a big sticky resinous double IPA recently, so really good to have that back in my mind again of what it tastes like. So until next time, guys, cheers. Pretty good example of that style. So this is Pizza Port's Kook double IPA. Until next time, guys, cheers. Later.